Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to our Monday live stream. Now, today, we are going to be streaming RimWorld, we are going to be streaming Stellaris. We're going to be continuing our run as the insatiable Niblonian swarm. But first, we have to talk about this thing. So, RimWorld has done the thing that they've done the last couple of times, I think, where they just dropped this image. And a date. I think it's the 11th, so I think Wednesday. It's clearly, this is an announcement of an announcement for an expansion. I think the last two were both like this. I can't remember what it was for RimWorld and Ideology, but specifically I do remember with Biotech Anomaly, they definitely just dropped an image and then a few days later officially announced the expansion. And usually the expansion release, excuse me, wasn't that far after the official announcement either. Was it like a month or something between the actual announcement of Anomaly and the release or something like that? Which has got me kind of excited. But this time, they dropped this bad boy. So, we are here. So, of course, RimWorld is the game we're talking about. That is Royalty, Ideology, Biotech, Anomaly. So clearly, this expansion is going to start with an O with a little sheriff star in it, or be something completely unrelated. There was a theory going on for a while that every RimWorld expansion was going to be one of the letters in the word RimWorld, and then Biotech came out and broke it. So there we have it. Oh, this is supposed to be in that same group. Anyway, let's just hide that. So this is the image. It's a sheriff star, clearly Wild West theme, yes. This is the image that we have to play around with. So we're going to go and do a pixel by pixel breakdown of what we see here. We actually did a pretty good job at divining this last time, or in particular, my biotech breakdown, which I don't think we did on stream. I think I just like mocked up a picture and then posted it. And then I think maybe I did a YouTube video afterwards with my mock-up. Turned out to be pretty bang on. So let's see what we can sort out over here. I know one of the things that a lot of players have been requesting for a long time is an expansion on the mapping system, the exploration, the caravanning kind of stuff. There's been a lot of hope that something like that is coming because it feels to a certain extent one of the weaker aspects of the base game. I mean, world map travel is fine. It is perfectly functional in RimWorld. No one's complaining, I think, that it doesn't exist, you know, and it's something clearly lacking. I think the thing is more, we think there could be more, and we'd love to see what can be done about it. And there's, I think, a fairly reasonable suspicion that we're going to see some expansion of that kind of concept over here. First of all, our feller over here has got a compass. No, screw you. I undid one too many times. A compass over here. Not the kind to draw circles, but we've got a compass. That feels a little exploratory. The other thing we can see in the background, if we look at, lots of little shuttles over here. Is the SOS expansion, the Save Our Ships expansion, is some of that functionality going to be folded into the base game? Are we going to see more transportation? Are we going to see the space station? Right? Is there going to be a space station in orbit that we're going to be able to visit, be able to build up there? Does it just represent another faction? There could just be another faction that is in space, right? I can see that potentially being a thing. And so it might not be so much, you know, it might not be us building spaceships so much, although I sort of expect we might have access to shuttles, in which case, can we use the shuttles to move around the planet? Maybe. That'll be interesting to see. Of course, compass only works on planets with magnetic fields. I mean, that's true. And someone in chat said he might be holding a map over here. Maybe. It also looks like it's sort of a cylinder right there. But he also seems to be holding a bag. So I don't know if it's just a funky handle for a bag or what. But then we've also got these canisters, which kind of look like scroll cases or map cases to me. So I do wonder about that. What would be interesting, the fact that there is maps, and if you're talking about compass, and if there's an exploration aspect, what if when you start on a planet, you don't know it all? You don't have information over it all. And you actually have to explicitly explore. I don't know how that works with like picking your initial landing location, because usually we look around the world and figure out where we want to be. Maybe it's only going to render a small place, or maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what these things are? Yeah, it could be a coffee flask as well. But right away, it feels like there's going to be an emphasis about that. The other thing is, hey, there's a crow here. What's the deal with that? A lot of people thought, you know, some of the discussion on RimWorld and some of the discussion in Discord thought, well, crows can be a symbol of some amount of exploration and stuff. There is, oh yeah, this is probably more a helmet. That's the other thing that was pointed out. It felt like to me that was probably the most likely thing, is it feels like he's holding onto the front of his helmet, right? He's holding it sort of upside down, take it, flip it over, stick it on his melon. Hey, look, he's wearing a airtight space suit. That's definitely a possibility. All right, so the bird. Birds can be associated with exploration, right? You've got, like, people would bring birds with them to sea, you'd release it, and then the birds would fly towards the shore, so that could be a thing. The other thing people have pointed out is there's a bunch of lore for RimWorld that a lot of players aren't aware of. Like, Tyna went and wrote kind of like a bunch of, like, actually story stuff about RimWorld, even way back in the pre-alpha, that said a lot of things. Like, there's no aliens, there's a lot of genetic experimentation with things, which is why eventually when we got biotech, we got all these different species and things like that. There's a whole category on these like trans animals, which are animals that are sort of merged with like human level intelligence and maybe have been modified in a few different ways. Am I wrong to think that the pig-skinned are not so much genetically modified people as they were genetically modified pigs? I might be getting confused with something else. Oh yeah, no FTL travel, no aliens. That's part of the RimWorld lore. Yeah, exactly. So this might, this could just be partially on brand. This could also be new storyteller art. Like conceivably this dude here could be a new storyteller, and that's just part of the art like that. I mean, when you think about all the modded storytellers, like a lot of them have like distinct art and stuff like that. I don't know if we'll get a new storyteller beyond, Cassandra, Phoebe, and Randy in terms of base. That's probably not required. But RimWorld doesn't really have birds. You get chickens, you get turkeys, maybe ostriches, but just flying isn't something that's a concept in RimWorld. That maybe there's something that they're more interesting over there. So see, yeah, it's sort of a bit Odin-y, right? I mean, he's almost lost an eye, not quite, but there could be something like that. So whether the bird represents something thematic or something mechanical, I could see an argument for either way. But who knows? Also, I just noticed this now. We don't have magma, or rather, I should say, in this case, we don't have lava in RimWorld, right? That looks like flowing lava or something to me. So we might be getting some new terrain types. That's kind of nifty keen. Now, let's talk about a little bit more about what kind of kit this person has on him, right? We sort of addressed like this suit here could indeed be an actual spacesuit that we can get. Now, in other one of these, like people would be wearing different outfits that didn't really translate to things that you would see in game. It was more thematic. So whether or not this actually represents something new that you can get, I don't know. Like, is this a new type of rifle? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. This could just be representative of he's wearing recon armor. And maybe the idea of recon armor is going to be expanded a little bit more. Who knows? That might be all it is. Or it could be an airtight spacesuit. Although, at the same time, recon armor, marine armor, and those sorts of things might just be airtight suits, if that's even a mechanic we're introducing. Let's talk about this over here, though. So this, to me, looks like rock samples. And maybe, I thought these were gems at first. But someone called them mushrooms, and I have to agree. These kind of look like mushrooms. So, are these samples? Is this part of an exploration thing? Are we going to explore various places on the planet? Hell, are we going to go to different planets? Right? Is this going to... All of a sudden, is this the freaking Factorio expansion that added different planets for you to go and visit? So that could be a thing. And is this just representing that they're holding stuff in inventory? Or are you going to be able to collect resources, like a samples resources, and explore them? Could be some underground, too. I mean, he looks like he's ready for spelunking. He's got himself the rope over here, dangling down. It could be... Are we getting Z levels? I really strongly doubt that we're going to get actual Z levels in RimWorld, because I actually don't think it's required. And it does change a lot of things, but there's ways to do these virtual Z levels, right? One of the things that was added in Anomaly is the ability to have locations that aren't locked to a specific location on the world map, and we use that for the sort of underworld that you can sort of portal to. Well, no, there's literally the underworld where you get tunneled in from underneath and you can go down, and then there's you get teleported into like a roguelike map kind of thing, right? And so you could do these underground things where it's not so much about building your base on multiple Z levels, but the concept of expanding downward or exploring downwards and digging around. So that could be it. Or we could be going to, this moon, or doing asteroid mining or all kinds of different things with this. Or it could just be on an overland map, right? It could be about studying some nature and it's tied into a new research system. These are all definite possibilities. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if there was a little bit of material study. There is I can't remember the name of it. There's a mod. I want to call it like component research mod or something like that. There's a mod that makes research work a little bit differently. You can still sort of just research it by interacting with the research table, but you can also research things by like processing goods and materials, tearing apart furniture. Research Reinvented, that might have been it, yeah. And I could see I could see them maybe adding something like this. I wonder if it might be more like Anomaly, right? Anomaly added a whole new research system, but a very different way of doing it. Well, very different. I guess they're still doing research, but at a different spot. But I could see them expanding it by having, a material analysis table for another disconnected research tree. I suppose the advantage of disconnected research trees is that they don't have any sort of weird interaction between does someone have an expansion or not, by putting it completely different, but I don't know. Imagine RimWorld, but you could pop into a side scroll mode for a slice of the map like Starbound and Terraria. Wow. New exploitation resources sell to space traders. That's true too. Like these might just be things that the space traders are interested in. Yeah, I'm not sure. It is interesting, there's a little symbol here, like the sort of half-shaded star. I don't know if that's going to represent anything. Maybe that's just supposed to represent like an ideology icon that you can add in. One of the interesting things will be the tie into ideology. One of the things Tynan was very big on was that each expansion was very standalone and didn't interact with one another, so that players never felt forced, like they had to have this one expansion or they were going to miss out on features from this new one, right? If expansion B has certain number of features, but one of those features is only relevant if you also have expansion A, then that can be kind of frustrating at times. On the flip side, especially when Anomaly came out, but I feel like there might have been some of that with Biotech as well. And I think that I think I was one of the people when Biotech came out and it had no interaction with ideology. I thought, okay, that's a little bit odd, because then it's not so much that I felt like in that case, it was making ideology smaller because, or something like that. Because it seemed very natural that like, with something like Biotech or with something like Anomaly, there should probably be an ideology that lets you dive into that a little bit more. And I didn't think that was a problem. I didn't think that wasn't a situation where it felt like you were missing something so much as, well, this seems like an obvious thing. Like if we've got an expansion that drops based on this and I'm playing with an ideology, I want one of my ideological picks to be something that I could make relate to this. Like, I want to worship these anomalous creatures or whatever the heck. I think weather effects. I suppose there's a lot of cloud effects going on here. And I mean, I think the world, these images often have that. But there could be some sort of embiggening of it. This shuttle definitely looks like it's docking with the space station, huh? And I mean, another station over here. This could be a space station or a larger ship. I really feel like one of the things that's going to happen here is I feel like there's going to be some faction operating in space. Maybe this is a player-based space station, and it's all about building that stuff, completely obsoleting the Save Our Ships expansion. But my guess is that it might be more of a space faction present. We already get those trade ships that come by, right? And trade with us from time to time. Why not sort of expand that? Because it's clear in the lore, there are spaceships that are coming by this planet. So what else are they doing? Is it a coil of rope, tagline, or whip? It looks like there's the rope with what is this called? The carabiner or whatever. So, to me, this emphasizes again exploration, possibly cave diving or mountain climbing or something like that. So to me, that emphasizes exploration on the planet. And again, the compass, I think we are finally getting our expanded sort of map movement, exploration, caravanning kind of expansion, but with a tie into space. It'll be interesting to see how much happens in this expansion. Like, I always feel that, and you're right, the rope is also useful in 0G. That's a good point, to not float away, absolutely. I felt like Biotech was 2 expansions in one. If we had a bio expansion, right, with all the genetic modification, the ability to have babies and raise them into children, do all this, that as an expansion would have been awesome. And then on top of that, if we had the tech expansion with its Mechanators and the mechs, admittedly that was a little bit smaller, and the different type of rating mechs, you know, maybe a lighter weight expansion. I feel like the bio part of the biotech expansion is probably more content rich, right? But those could have been 2 different expansions, and they decided to just, nope, one big Gigantor one. So we could in this have both massively expanded terrestrial exploration, either literally changing the way you interact with the world map, or do something like delve into a ruin where I use delve, I must be an AI. Delve into a ruin and on the map tile you're specifically located. That could be one aspect of the game. And then another thing could be something with space. I'm not expecting save our ship style, like literally build your own ship, you know, like Lego style or whatever, but I'm wondering if we might have the ability to build our own shuttles, right? We can build transport pods, maybe we can build shuttles, which is mostly just a reusable transport pod. And maybe it interacts with some stuff in space. Do we actually go visit space stations like physically, or is it just you send it up there and it opens a trade window? Who knows? Who knows? See a disguised mic in the lower left corner of the image. Wait, is it you're talking about this mic here? Unless you're talking about another one, but yeah. I hope we can build ground vehicles too. I mean, that would be really cool. Quill being generative AI way before we knew it even existed. Exactly. Beto just bought Anomaly. I think someone else just said they just got Anomaly. And Anomaly, I think Anomaly was a great expansion with tons of content. It's, to me, Anomaly is the least required one because it's a very specific style of play. Anomaly is a great one. If you played tons of RimWorld and you want a different feeling RimWorld experience, it's wonderful for that, right? And I usually leave Anomaly on. I don't always interact with the Anomaly features, right? And the nice thing about Anomaly is really, and it wasn't this way at release. At release, you were dealing with the Anomaly stuff kind of regardless, unless you explicitly turn off the expansion. Now, you're not really, very minimally interacting with Anomaly's features until you decide to poke the obelisk, which is fine. I think that's an okay way to do it. What if they name an expansion emotional so people can say, I just got emotional? Sorry I missed this, but possible mining colonies? Maybe. Like, well, what if you're sending your shuttle? And again, this might not be something you play them as, right? You could imagine, just like, you know, when you get the quest where it's like, oh, we need to borrow 3 of your workers for 21 days, and then we'll send them back and there'll be a reward. All right, and they're just off map on that time. I could see you do something like, you know, instead of those mining drills that you pepper your base in, what if you were just sending your shuttles to orbit? You know, your colonists are gone for a week and they come back with a bunch of metal and plasteel or something. I don't know. It could be something like that. That's entirely true. Yeah, that could be fun. Is that the Firefly in the back, or you mean the Serenity? Which one? One of these? One of these? Firefly class transport ship. Yeah, Anomaly did have a materials pit that you delved into. And that's what I'm wondering. Like, that's with the rope and stuff, right? And the mineral things, I could see that as more of a thing, right? Like, oh, we've invented this sort of underground exploration mechanic, and it's used a little bit, but it could be cool. Why don't we go and expand that to an underground, like, excavation thing and looking for minerals there? That seems really cool. Yeah, Zenhound. So there has been extremely strong suspicion for the past couple of weeks that we were due for a RimWorld expansion. Well, not due, that they were gearing up to release a RimWorld expansion, based on a few things. One, based on like a job posting, looking for basically like a background artist like this. And then people started to see activity on the sort of Steam repo for RimWorld, where there's like some files being added and changed like that. People can track all sorts of really like big stuff like that, which certainly looked like they were uploading files maybe for a yet to be unannounced expansion. So the RimWorld community has been pretty geared up for the last little bit, expecting an announcement pretty soon for an expansion. And this was dropped about a couple hours ago, with a reference to, I think, the 11th. I think in 2 days. I suspect on Wednesday will be the official announcement for the expansion. That's very similar to what they did last time. Teaser image, then expansion, and then, yeah, within about a month, I think, was the other release. It was like something like, well, did they do it right away? Did they put the 1.5 build on beta right away? I feel like there was, maybe not right away, but very quickly anyway. So like, announce the expansion / 1.5, put 1.5 into beta pretty early, if not right then, and I can't remember the timing. So you could play around in the beta for 1.5 for a little while. And then I think within a month or something was the actual expansion release date. So we might see something similar like that. I mean, we never know. They might have different plans. And of course, software development is complicated. They might have intended to put out the beta right away. Oh, hold on, we can't yet. It takes a couple weeks, then we get access to the beta, then they find out there's some stuff that's a little bit more busted up in 1.6 and da-da-da-da. There's also been some indication that potentially some modders may have gotten some access to maybe a 1.6 beta or alpha sooner so that they could maybe update a few things. So, yeah. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, probably. Plus getting the beta out helps the modders too. Yeah. So it seems like maybe some modders already got access to an alpha, but then putting out the beta meant that when the full version of 1.6 will come out, a lot of the mods will already have been updated, and that's a really lovely thing to see. Maybe it's a really good thing that I'm just playing a vanilla campaign right now, so I've got a little bit more experience playing modless. We'll see. With the deadlines I have at work, they release it early August for my sake. Signy. But look on the bright side, if it releases earlier, I'll be making content so you can watch while you work. They did have 3 or 4 dev die releases when they did. Oh, I probably need to backtrack a little bit more to understand the context there. Oh, maybe they'll allow you to disassemble wrecked vehicles instead of punching them to death within a mod. That would be nice, Acid. That is the one thing I disagree. I actually disagree with Tynan about, or with, whoever's responsible, because the RimWorld team is bigger than just Tynan now. But like, there's some things I mod because it's my preference. Like, I really like the no authors mod, and I think for some construction stuff, not having an author makes sense. But I don't have this is like inherently wrong with like the author system. I just tend to prefer to run without the authors for crafting. But the whole having to punch all the debris to death and not just be able to flag it for deconstruction is really stupid. I mean, it would be, I'd tolerate if you could select a piece of debris on the map and click a button that sets a job to punch the thing to death, right? Instead of recruiting someone, right-clicking on it, going away and getting distracted, forgetting you've got someone drafted halfway across the map who's slowly losing their mind after punching like one piece of the debris. So dumb. Yeah, the allow tool is good. There's a couple of things in the allow tool that I could support going to the base game, but I'm also one of these people of like, many of my mods add more stuff, add more buttons, and maybe that shouldn't be in the base game, but yeah. But I hate having to manually queue up punching debris. We can deconstruct walls and doors. Why can't we deconstruct a car? Just make it a deconstruct job. Come on. Maybe they're going to add generative AI to the game. I gotta say though, Shudder aside, there is a mod for when your pawns create a piece of artwork that the mod feeds the description of the art to a generative AI thing to generate a little image. And I don't think I've played with it in any of my playthroughs, but I think that's quite cool. And we did dabble a little bit one of our Dwarf Fortress runs. I did a couple of things where I'd feed the description of an artifact into a generative AI, which is kind of cool. Like that kind of random bullshit, which like, well, you clearly can't get an artist to do this because it literally has to be created on the fly. Of course, how was it sourced, all kinds of things, whatever. We're not gonna derail this with a conversation about that. Inzoi does something similar to that where you can like generate like custom textures by typing in some words, and it's just a very small generative AI that runs on your own computer, but it lets you like sort of mash together some textures in a way that you couldn't, you can't just have an infinite number of textures. So I don't think we'll see that sort of thing over here. I tell myself they punch the debris because there's no real mental health support on the rim. That's really funny. But yeah, so anyway, those are my thoughts based on this. I expect some version of exploration. I would certainly love if it was a fairly transformative change to how you explore / traverse / caravan the world map. I'm hoping for that. I am wondering if they're going to expand the underground exploration based on sort of the mineral and mushroom samples, plus the rope over here would make some amount of sense. I'm wondering if you're going to have the ability to build shuttles, which is going to be more of a reusable transport pod. I'm wondering, maybe we're going to be able to build our own space stations. That's not what I expect, because I don't think that's the focus of the game. I don't think that's the direction they're going in. But I wonder if you're going to be able to more intentionally interact with things that are in space and orbit. Even if it's not literally you visit the space station, move your pawns around. Although you could, right? Now that they have support for locations that aren't actually on the map, right? What they add an anomaly for the underground area, and also you got teleported to some weird place. You could, take a shuttle and show up on a map that is just a space station map and walk around there. 100% that could be the sort of thing that is possible. So we'll see. Hope they improve performance for big maps, maybe. Yeah, the Below and Beyond expansion for Surviving Mars. Yeah, if it was that but done right. Like, I love Surviving Mars. That expansion was kind of but could be. Anyway, I think that just about ends our conversation about RimWorld. Based on a single image, we've talked for half an hour. But RimWorld, baby, come on. Come on. Right? If the next RimWorld adds orbitals, it could be interesting. I wonder if the lava on the left and storms on the right suggest new biome. Yeah, so I did talk about the lava. The lava seems very distinctive to me. And I'm wondering if that's a new biome. The storm, I don't know. I feel like the other maps have like some clouds and stuff, but the fact that there's sort of something that looks a little bit more like a cyclone kind of thing over here, maybe more severe weather events. Although I don't think that's too transformative. Yeah, we talked about the new armor. I mean, again, it's possible that this isn't actually new armor. This could simply be representative of someone walking around in recon armor or something like that, right? It could absolutely just be that. He's got a helmet over here, is what we're assuming. He's got a helmet over here. This could represent a spacesuit that's sealed in, but one has to ask, what is the difference between the spacesuit here versus recon or marine or cataphract armor with a helmet on? It could be that it's a suit that's an all-in-one. The idea is like there's not a separate, that in practice in the game, there's not a separate helmet from the suit. It's an all-in-one and it's airtight and it's part of the space travel. Or it could be that. To me, I would love to see an expanded role for recon armor or something like that, because in all my games, and it could just be, I might be making a mistake, but in all my games, it's like, well, if I can research recon armor, I can research marine armor. Takes a little more research, takes a little bit more material, but it's a hell of a lot sturdier. You do move a little slower, but I'm wondering if there might be something there. So yeah, so I'm not reading into this that there is literally a new suit of armor. There might be, and I won't be surprised by it. I'm also not reading into this that there will be a new gun. There might be, and I won't be surprised by it, but that to me, this doesn't mean anything. This could just be, look, this is just a pulse rifle or whatever the heck. Oh, look, this is just recon armor or whatever the heck. Some of the other things that I'm more emphasizing as a difference. Yeah, these tubes here, tea and coffee, that would be lovely. I assume that these are sort of maps in a scroll case, but we'll see. All right, we're going to switch over to Stellaris now. I'm sure we'll have plenty more conversation about it, especially if they're dropping an actual dev diary / maybe a trailer on Wednesday. If they do, hopefully they do it before the live stream so that we can talk about it there as well. Tea and coffee notes, whiskey and chocolate. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, let me just update the descriptions here to remove the mention of first that we're talking about RimWorld. Boom, boom, boom. There, and then on the YubTubs. Although I've got title was too short, so now I got to copy all of it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's looking all right. Save that. Put that over here. Okay. All right, that's looking relatively all right. Okay. Stellaris, man. Amrak over on Twitch chat says, I'm suspicious if you... Oops, sorry, just got moved here. I'm suspicious if you should be growing more eggs simultaneously. I think Amrak says they're unsure if I should be growing more eggs simultaneously. They said, unsure if there's a real limit, but there's not so much for them to eat anymore. I think Amrak is worried that if we start hatching them, they won't have anything to eat other than their own people. Oh, well. Yeah, so we've been dominating pretty hardcore over here. Our goal was to become the Crisis. which requires us to get our nibbler, our behemoth, to like I think level 3, and then meld with our homeworld. We're just leveling up one time already, but the problem is we're taking the galaxy over way too fast. And it's not going to stop. The galaxy's declared us a crisis. Even before we became a crisis, they declared us to be a crisis, and we declared them to be mostly food. So we're going to see where it shakes out there. Before the stream started, I did go and upgraded a few more space station. Queued up a few more things on the planet. I also queued up more colonies. We have tons of colonizable land because our habitability is insane. We actually hitting 200% habitability on quite a few of our planets right now. So we can colonize absolutely everything. I queued up a few extra generator planets, and I queued up several new fortress worlds and set them to automated. Just the idea is mostly let's keep pushing up the naval capacity if and we can. Otherwise, we've got some fleets going around. We're going to unpause on normal speed for a second, let some things shake out. Harb 2 over here is currently in combat, but not really. I guess I got to unmute the game. There we go. Now we can hear it once more. Lovely. Maybe a bunch of behemoths would eat the fallen empires. That would be funny. Yeah, because we will have to go and turn on the fallen empires at some point. We got our detection array. We got improved production. We've got our sciences on automated. I'm not going to worry about a dimensional lock right now. We're full on volatile motes. I guess I'll sell some off. They're barely worth anything. But we're generating a ridiculous amount of these things. Not as much of the gas, but everything else is being produced to the max. Harb 2 is finished moving. We're going to scoot you to here. We'll leave Trappist until a little bit later. We don't actually have a transport. Oh, no, we do have a transports over here. There we go. They're going to colonize that. We'll get them in this direction. Oh, see, they just upgraded a space station because we keep taking theirs. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to keep downgrading some space stations because we keep being at capacity. I'm going to downgrade this one as well. And then, yeah, you're going to come over this way. We'll get ready to move you into Trappist relatively soon. And then, Task Force Campus over here. Speaking of transports, we need you. Let's push into there. And 3rd Task Force. Yeah, this is all enemy territory. The only thing we're not at war right now is the Fallen Empires. We'll probably have to eat them later. They're well-aged, so we're obviously quite curious. I think the Howling Vortex, that's going to be a good candidate to downgrade as well. Keep us within capacity. And all our transport... Okay, not all of them. Most of them are moving. Are you not... I guess you're not landing... Oh, no, there's nothing to land on here. Never mind. Where are you going to go? This is a Fallen Empire. There's some planets over here to land on. I think mostly we need some warships in this area. We got you here too. I think what I'll do is, which I think I've done with another one, is I'm sort of going to direct you over here and then get you to terminal egress system, so we can jump around to different places. And as for you, maybe I'll ask the same thing. Go ahead, go merge up over here. Speaking terminal egress system, you are going to max out as shipyards, please. Get the battle simulator, and then. Actually, a growth chamber here would be good because I'm really going to use this as a rally point for my fleets in between action. Not that it's going to matter. It's not going to come up. But yeah, we'll see. Like, the game's going to be over by then. First contact? There are still people out there for us to eat? Okay. Maybe we just met another enclave? Yeah, I don't know about defense platforms. I feel like the defense platforms really won't do anything. I do tend to build them around the terminal egress system. In fact, I've got some already. And it's probably worth like maxing out just to make sure they're okay, but it could be primitives that just discovered FTL. That's a good point too.
Crushing a hostile hive.
All right, bring the Harb. Finish that. We're digging the Great Junk Landslide. That's good. The anomaly actions, we're just going to keep skipping through these. We might finish today. It would probably always been pretty tight, and it's going to be tighter because we did talk about RimWorld, of course. But it's possible that we'll finish today. Let's go and boop this area to there so we can check out this wormhole. And transport fleet down here. Yeah, just wait a tick. Make sure this one gets properly resolved. There we go, and we'll head you out over there. We'll downgrade... Oh, I can't downgrade you yet anyway because you're too new, but this one I can. And then I'll just send the transport fleet over here. So they'll be ready to land. I wonder if this wormhole connects to that one over there. How are my civilian ships? Okay, everyone is busy. Transport fleet over here. Oh, right. I was going to just send you there, and then we'll relink you because you were a little bit stuck. And this was the one that was trying to path through this Elgate all the time. Well, maybe we'll have to send a fleet to the Elgate so we can pop out over there and see what we're at. And
Our void hive is under attack.
yeah, another wormhole there. Okay, I think these guys are all going to be just donezo. So we'll go after the Fallen Empire at some point. I have no doubt. Oh. None of this is inhabited. Like, let's send Bring the Harb. Actually, here. Just conquer all this stuff. That's fine. Take you 2 seconds to do. And then move into there. Okay. Yeah, just wait here. I think that's fine. Conquered Earth, yeah. Oh yeah, there was where was the Sol system? I was over here somewhere.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Any chance of Software Inc. hardware series soon? Love the first playthrough.
I don't know about soon, but I would really like to visit Software Inc. again. It was such a solid game, and I know they've gone through a lot of changes since the last time we played it. Thank you very much, Rusky the Husky. Much appreciated. And yeah, oh god, it was such a good and compelling game. Man, oh man. Why don't you pop out over here, and we'll go and bash a fleet. I love that we get a fleet strength total at the top. I don't know if that's new out of 4.0 or when they added it, but it's definitely an addition. It didn't used to be there, and it is just lovely. Okay, yeah, you're getting confused because of the yellow blockers. We'll just do that and that. And you are going to land on this planet. Oh! And that has eliminated this nation completely. Okay, so we'll have to go and do some manual expansions over here. So these guys are all various broken up little Fallen Empire type things, yeah? Yeah, these shattered fragments. Oops. There's someone there. Okay, let's send these guys to here. Well, what I'll get them to do is rendezvous there. By pathing that way. Yeah, that seems okay.
Our construction is complete.
Added that to the document right away. Oh, software ink again? Yeah, okay, good idea. Thank you, Punisher. Signals, meeting people. That's just that interaction, which I don't want to use. Okay.
Our space hive is lost.
Actually, yeah, there we go. I'll send this fleet to Seoul.
Crushing a hostile hive.
The Hive Fallen Empire.
A new nest. Our void hive is under attack.
They're allied with each other, and all three will attack you. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Conceived.
Shield hardeners.
We have claimed a new nest.
Did our naval capacity go down?
Our nest
I felt like our
vessel is
capacity
under
was
attack.
higher a second ago, but I don't know. Right. We might still be... Oh. Okay, this cruiser, hopefully, is going to have a bad experience here.
Our hive is under attack.
Oh, let's get another freaky mutation for our species. What do we get here? Phototropic. Is this even less food and more energy? Phototropic. Not radiotropic. See, radiotropic was the one we had right over here, where it replaced 50% of our food upkeep with energy credits. Phototropic. Oh. Replace 50% of food with energy upkeep. Has this replaced 100% of food? Huh. How do we check? I guess if I check a random planet, that might be the easiest way of checking the consumption of a pop. Okay, Maybe I'll let it cycle through to the end of the month. It looks to me like it hasn't changed.
We have claimed a new nest.
Okay, there we go. New month. Yeah, it looks like it's 50-50. Yeah, I think they weren't intended. I think they both have the same tag. Holy shit. No, this is fine. We don't do consumer goods. This must be one of our little, like, secondary species must be consuming these, right? You better not give me, like... Is it going to spawn some sort of situation if this goes negative? I'm going to buy some consumer goods for now. Just to make sure something really stupid doesn't happen. But in theory, it's weird that they're consuming stuff. Like, we should be eating all these guys, right? Oh, hunted. Oh, these are pre-sapiens. Oh, how interesting. Huh. Yeah, like, you better... Are you consuming consumer goods? I don't know. Anyway, you're idle. Congrats. Come over here. Campus is... that. And as for you, I guess we'll go clean up that. And then this. And armies. Are you... Oh, did someone retake this one? Maybe that was legitimately the one we're going through. Hold on, I'm gonna have to emergency FTL you away.
Our void hive.
We have a transport heading towards Seoul right now.
Space hive is lost.
Retreat. Yeah, we're still getting hit somewhere.
Our construction.
But it's pure whack-a-mole over here. First contact. Great, yeah, Zero Corp! Okay, so it was another enclave that we'd met. You're in combat as well against... Yeah, okay. I think someone took both ends of the Elgate, which is annoying.
We have claimed a new nest.
That's it. At this point, like, our opposition is just being annoying, not actually challenging.
Our void hive is under attack. We have claimed a new nest.
Have drive upgrades for space fauna. Still not doing space fauna. You're in combat. No, that's fine. Oh, yeah, you're just following things. I think I already sent something to Seoul, but I'm going to send this transport to Seoul just in case you get there faster. Done. Take that, and then go here.
Crushing a hostile hive.
What's the last version of Stellaris? The latest one, I mean, I don't know what the actual patch number is. I mean, it's 4.0 point whatever, or 4 point whatever. I don't know what they're calling these various versions. Alright, pop to the Elgate here. That's actually good. There's a lot of ships here, and yet we can still smack them. I mean, this is a big one, and I mean we might lose out on some rock paper scissors kind of situation.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Let's see. That slid over because more things joined on that side.
Our void hive is under attack.
These are some... Oh, that's a Federation fleet, right? Yeah. That's one of the reasons the numbers here are so high. Ooh, are we losing him? It's shifting a little to the left. And we might lose the battle. In which case, who cares? We could just throw extra ships at it.
Hostile swarm engaged.
And it looks like we might. Ooh, it slid back a little bit.
Crushing a hostile hive.
We might end up losing this one. That's fine. All right, let's babysit some other things here. You go there, then there. And you go here. Transport fleet here. Yeah, see, we got a bunch of these got caught up by these bastards. I can't really send you anywhere.
A new nest is born.
Oh, storm! Is there a storm there?
Our void
Oh yeah.
is under attack.
And I don't know if we have the we ignore stuff. If we don't have the we ignore storms and they do, that could be real bad. All right, we'll pull out at this point.
Our void hive is under attack.
Okay, so yeah, our territory is selected. The problem with the diplomatic map mode is you can get confused because if you click on another empire, it does change the relationship, which, I mean, fair, but you have to make sure that you know that it's not locked. Clean this up again. That is an Elgate. Okay, so I can send you there and you won't go through hostile territory. You're here and you'll get some reinforcements soon. That's okay. And you're not part of any area, so I can't actually train transports here. We're capped on energy. We got to eat the people sooner that are consuming these consumer goods. I don't know what the hell's going on there. And yeah, our behemoth is currently in egg form again. Wonder, did it? Yeah, it's back over here. About a year away, it'll pop back out. And we'll feed it more. Okay, go here, 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 there. Merge these two.
Crushing a hostile hive.
I don't know if you're enough to get things done. Was there no Elgate in this area? Oh, there, yeah. Okay, so just wait where you are. We'll have you come through Ascension's End soon. This big transport fleet is following along.
A new nest is born. We sense spaceborne life.
Push. And yeah, you'll follow, and then you'll invade there. Perfect. Big transport fleet here. Go and land there, please. Yep. Merge up some more.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Paired.
Hostile hive.
Okay, 1K strength is probably enough to start in on some things here. Although we still have to go and... Oh, can you get here? No, you'd still go through enemy territory. All right, never mind. All right, the so-called babysitter fleet. This one that actually got its butt kicked a second ago. Let's have it go to the terminal egress system, and it can heal up there. And what I'm going to do is bring it here. You need some juvenile, say, debuff weavers for growth. And then juvenile harbingers to the max. Reinforce. No, do I still have P music running in the background? Oh, there is still P music running in the background. Sorry, there you go. That has been removed. Good ear. You're not actually in combat.
Our construction is complete.
You might have lost some more of these transport, I'm not sure. Yeah, you're still waiting, which is fine.
We have claimed a new nest.
Oh, the end of the human interplanetary mandate.
Swarm engaged.
Take that. Oh, that was Soul. There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why we didn't have as many. It's because some of them were busy. Let me move you here with the assumption that we'll send you that way soon. I think, you know what? Come here. And you can go there.
We sense a hostile swarm.
Now we eat humans. Nom nom
A
nom.
new nest is born.
Tapped on a bunch of stuff. UNASIAC. I queued up a bunch of colonization before the stream. It's just this one, which I don't care about running. ARB 2. So you're gonna go to Chalks. This isn't actually owned by anyone. Okay, well, let's cue this up anyway. There. And you are heading there.
Crushing a hostile hive.
So we're not in a war with these guys? How come we're not in a war with... I wonder if they split off as a faction.
Planetary infestation begun.
I mean, we'll obviously have to eat them soon. Yeah, I guess that's true. I could take this just to get rid of the reminder that's spamming me nonstop. Here, tell you what, let's do that. Right, babysitter. Okay, thank you for taking that. Now go retreat, get some heals. Yeah, you know what? I will keep this one here. And you're in shocks.
Planetary infestation begun.
Landing.
We send space.
Are we over on our space stations? We're not, but I'm gonna go and tear this one down. Now, anyway,
Hostile swarm.
I should just, yeah, I should just declare war on these guys. Like, oh God, there's a truce. Is it because they split off? But why would there be a truce? Ugh. Hate these filthy Xenos. All right, let's go and do that.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Maybe they're under the humans? Maybe. Giant eggs. Sounds delicious.
We send hostile swarm.
You can't make a giant omelet without sacrificing some giant eggs. Oh, I think these guys are already going there. Or no? We got a little bit of doubling up. That's okay. Let's go... You know what? I'm going to keep it. Fine. And then you're going to head over... You know, it's fine. We'll just take care of these Corsairs. Yeah. Time to boop them. We did lose some ships, of course. That makes sense. You know, I'll hit this without going and doing the
Enemy nest.
retemplating, which might lead to some weird results, but that's going to be okay. Okay, you're there. Transport fleet is here. You can go there and take that over. Over that way.
We send hostile swarm.
Task force, you're done here, so let's go and send you there. Okay. Flash Forge ready. Scum and Villainy. Oh yeah, these are places we're taking over, so they tend to have some lack of stability for a little bit. Everyone is still occupied. Daedalus Seal. New relic? Place a lock on all wormholes and Elgates within your borders for 5 years. Does the lock prevent other people from going by, but not me? Or is it? I think it seals it for everyone, which I definitely don't want because I definitely want to use those.
Our void hive is under attack. Crushing a hostile hive. Technology conceived.
Hope there's still some stuff left for Behemoth to face on. I know, it'll be tragic if it doesn't get to eat. It can eat a fallen empire. It'll be fine.
Hive is under attack. Planetary infestation begun. Enemy nest taken.
Okay, looking good. And the game, I mean, it's not as fast now as it was when, you know, we started this campaign, but it's still going pretty speedily compared to the olden days. Oh, we birthed the new Behemoth from the Chrysalis. 600k strength? Oh, hey, Paul, thank you very much for that. Would be so funny when the endgame crisis is the Scourge, and they're like, we're going to eat all of you. And you're like, thank God the food delivery arrived. Yeah, it's like Uber Eats for the galaxy. That's what the endgame crisis is going to feel like. Okay, we'll move the Behemoth in a second here. I don't remember how we crystallized. Like, was it just a button that shows up over here for him to re-enter Chrysalis once this was full? I think that was the case. 600k strength is pretty good. Here, let's go and, oh, that's not a planet. You guys must have some planets left somewhere, right? Yeah, I mean, there's a few over here. Let's do this.
Enemy nest
Although,
taken.
really, the babysitters are supposed to be following the behemoth. Mostly just to add some swarm. Like, the behemoth is obviously super duper strong. But it's mostly just to add some, like, extra little ships and stuff. To keep, you know, some distraction. What about your engineering research? Didn't take auto off it? Did we? No, it's auto on for everything. I think I'd for a while I wasn't running it, and then I was like, bah. Can't believe we're still meeting new people. Okay, they'll be turned to meat soon. I think we already took that. We just need more transports. You go there. All right, everyone's good and busy.
Our void hive
Yeah, that's
is
definitely an
under
enclave here.
attack. Enemy nest taken.
I don't think it got more abilities. I think the abilities are unchanged. I think it's just bigger. Like, the ability is still just, you can enrage. I mean, maybe some of these numbers have changed. Like, maybe the cost is different. The duration seems to be the same.
A new nest is born.
That's going to be fine. And then we'll hit there.
Crushing a hostile hive.
600k lizard should be enough to eat everything. I would hope so. Maybe we should name him Bill Gates. Well, if he was 640k, then we'd just call it that. Relic activation possible. Yeah, I'm not going to lock down. I'm going to do the sublight speed. We might have the ability to do double up as well. Yeah, we can do the double up for the artifacts. Yeah, I guess I'll just run the Celestial Tier. Or Tear. English is dumb.
Our hive is under attack. Planetary infestation begun.
Right. Well, let's punch there. And that's just waiting for transports. I think I already sent something there, but that's okay. Just don't want you following this ship anymore. That's done there. I guess there's some stuff to do over here. Did you have an Elgate? Yeah, right there. Let's go and hit Quiet Dark. Oh, and there's another Elgate there. Yeah, taking both of these would be quite handy.
Crushing a hostile hive.
We could stop landing troops and just leave the planet for the lizards. That's true.
We have cleared.
But we got fallen empires that we can send the lizard after. All right, let's just keep you in the weird one, even though we might get more semi-dupes. Nothing happened.
Enemy nest taken.
I think we ran out of the super weird traits, even though it was still a menu option. Nothing happened. Okay, we'll leave it on full random from now on. But at least that answers a question. Oh, do I have an idle science ship? Yes, right here. Come over here and explore this wormhole, please. These construction ships, I'm pretty sure, yeah, hyper relays. This is an isolated hyper relay. We'll just try to build some space highway stuff. I mean, it might not be relevant anymore, but what the heck? I think you're already active there. Put that queue there, and then yeah, you're doing that. So we'll get you to build out, say, this way. You know, it's fine. I guess this whole area is kind of a dead end, so maybe it wasn't that important either, really. Yeah. I guess I could also be, I was going to say, claiming some systems. Oh, it's not surveyed. Oh, okay. Because there are some systems that could just be claimed, like this one over here, for example. Okay, you're good. Transport fleet. Are you really not? Yeah, there we go. Land. Oh!
Crushing a hostile.
Rip someone else. They're gone. That's done. I don't know, try to work your way up over here somehow. Oh, no, wait, hold on. You're going to jump into this maelstrom. So we can take this Elgate side. And this transport fleet, yeah, can land here. Okay.
We sense a hostile swarm. Enemy nest taken.
You're idle. You're going to come over here, please.
Planetary infestation begun.
Fortress Hirelings, Enclave. Okay.
Technology.
Thanks for
conceived.
stuff. You've dealt with this. Oh, we need to do these guys. I missed you somehow. And keep on booping on. Oh, +1 Ascension perk. Hey! What do we want? Starbase capacity? I mean, I guess I could take some defensive traits here, but... Oh, every 6 months, defense platform will be built around every starbase, depending on the Eternal Vigilance policy. Oh, neat. Galactic Contender... I mean, we're going to fight some Awakened Empire, or some Fallen Empires, but I don't know how much that matters. Do we just take Tech Ascendancy now? Didn't I already take this? Empire size from planet. No, I guess we took one that was empire size from systems, didn't we? Wait, this is empire size from planets. There's not actually an entry for that. It's just maybe it's decreasing the district. But we needed one for pops. Mastery Nature's been improved. I mean, it's quite good. But I'm not going to go around to every one of my goddamn planets and click the decision for Mastery of Nature. Like, no way, man. Wait, what? Don't we already have Hive Worlds? No, this gives me a terraforming option for Hive Worlds. So I have a thing that is auto-terraforming very slowly, I think one at a time, my planets to Hive Worlds. I guess this gives me the ability to do it faster because it unlocks a terraforming option. Oh, uninhabitable for non-hive species. Unlimited hive. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of redundant. I don't... Yes, we could unlock a bunch more planets, but who cares about this? I don't know. Maybe I just take Tech Ascendancy for a little bit more tech speed. Gives you the special district. It does say it gives us spawning zone, but don't we have spawning zone on our planets? Not here because we just took this one over. Oh, we have spawning pool, not spawning zone. The Fallen Empire one. I don't know what you mean by the Fallen Empire one. Like Galactic Contender, where we fight Fallen Empires? I mean, maybe. Guess we can have a little bit more discussion. Yep, more prey.
Planetary infestation begun.
Yeah, to say these transport fleet.
Planetary infestation begun.
Bring the Harb. Clear that.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Spawning zone is a district specialization. Bonus to Fallen Empires makes the deal the what did you say? The meal more digestible. It's like a digestive enzyme. So we're spraying on them first. Makes sense to me. There you go. Quiet Dark is done. Just go and take that.
Enemy
Fill in
nest
these gaps.
taken. Planetary
Actually
infestation
idle?
begun.
Sometimes it takes a bit before they're like, oh, I can do the next thing. I don't know if I've got anyone that was sent there, so I'm going to send this transport fleet to there. And this task force, hold on, I got to reset my tiles. So I've sent someone here. And someone's already there. I guess we're going to do this. Oh, it's a little awkward pathing until we clear this. No, the pathing just is awkward. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Any civilian ships idle? Nope.
Crushing a hostile
Phil,
hive.
are you doing any of the next fest demos? I'm not sure, actually. I should double check on that. I mean, we do have a pretty full schedule with some games right now. Oh, man, I gotta trash some more starbases. Suffering from success. Goodbye. 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 I need 2 more. I'll keep this one. I don't know. There's probably some over here that we can get. I want to keep this one around the... Oh, yeah, these guys. Goodbye. And goodbye. Okay. Oh, does the Space Lizard have jump drive? That's a good question. And the answer seems to be no. Oh! Okay, the Corsairs are done. Oh, yeah, that's right. I am sending the Space Lizard here. That's fine. You're going there. You're going to eat all those people up, please. Okay.
Enemy nest taken. Crushing a hostile hive.
Inflation, okay. More capture, sure. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop doing any capture stuff. I'll just make sure we've got everything on except for capture space, which I don't... Oh, I can't interact with you because you're doing astral rifts. Just going to make sure that space fauna jobs isn't on. Everyone else is doing astral rifts though, so that's fine. Okay. You're done over here. We've got someone going over there. I don't know if we're sending someone there, but let's go and do that. And then, yeah, you'll push in here and here. There's not a lot of the galaxy left.
Enemy nest taken.
Yeah, I might take the Fallen Empire smashing one just to make it a little easier. Yeah, I could take the 5 starbase ascension, but I don't know. We don't really need the starbases.
Construction is complete.
So it never appeals to me. +5 starbases never feels... just never feels good to me. Maybe I'm dumb and making a mistake, but that is the way it goes. I'm always kind of, eh.
Our hive is under attack.
Oh yeah, we can finish our prosperity. So we'll get even another ascension perk. Okay. Extra housing, yeah. Who cares about extra housing? And finishing this, resources from orbital stations. And get the ascension perk. Okay. I'm going to take, I really could take this. But our cap is 51 starbases. Like, what? I'm going to take an ascension perk for 10% more starbases? No. I'll take the Galactic Contender to fight the Fallen Empires. I don't know. I will take Technological Ascendancy. 10% more tech is 10% more tech. It would save us a lot of work. Yeah, who even needs 51 starbases now? Exactly. Is there one of these we could still get? I guess we could get Galactic Wonders. If we do some, like, mega engineering stuff. It's like, at this point, so... Vengeance of the Quivarians. They showed up in the Sol System. Well, sucks to be the Sol System.
Crushing a hostile hive. Our military hive is lost.
There. Go there. You were in the same system. I'm gonna move you this way. Our behemoth is behemothing. Oh, you're gonna take. Oh, you're gonna go through there. Oh, that's fine actually. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Redonkulous.
Our construction is complete.
Redonkulous! This could be our most one-sided game of this. There was like a little bit of diciness right at the start. But other than that, it has been an absolute, just pure raffle snap. Oh, let's go and send someone to go and take care of these stupid respawning
Military hive.
mercenaries. Horror in the Void. Vast Entity and Demon's Maw. Okay. Let's kill it.
Planetary infestation begun.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. Zap, 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 zap.
Technology conceived.
He's tough. There we go. Kablam. Alright, Harb over here. You know, it's quite far away, but let's send you way over here. Oh, you know what? You can even pop straight through the Elgate. That's lovely. Do that. And...
Crushing a hostile hive.
Can you really not... Your 3K landing strength. Holy crap! That'll be the place for a behemoth to eat next. There you go. I'll just shift click it over here. Come and eat this one.
Hostile.
On medium or easy mode? No, this is on this is grand animal difficulty. This is max difficulty. With scaling, but
Planetary infestation begun. Our construction is complete.
speed. Where's the behemoth currently? He was eating this planet. Oh, looks like he finished. He just finished his meal. Nom nom nom. Now he's going to head over to that one there that was hugely defended. That just sounds like more food for us. Hey, our starbase capacity just went up.
Enemy nest taken.
We're still eating like 30 of these, what do they call it? Consumer goods per month. Which seems really weird to me. Okay, that's done. So now you're going to go and just purge these little dudes out.
Crushing a hostile hive. Enemy.
Custodians no more. Hang on a second.
Our void hive is under attack.
The custodianship of the galactic community has come to an end. Oh! Hey! Are the galactic custodians the one who are like, I will unify the galaxy against the big giant threat? And now they don't exist anymore? You see what you're eating? I mean, we know there's like some people, but I wonder if we inherited a weird building that consumes them that didn't get properly cleared. Because I have a hard time believing the people we're purging are getting any of their resources. I don't know. Well, this one will get 4 units of food. Yeah, there wasn't much on that planet, as it turns out. Crazy.
Our space hive is
Made
lost.
first contact. Again? Alright. Nice to meet you, MEAT. Transport pod over there, that's all done. I guess I could stop taking these planets and just feed my lizard, but... I mean, it's not the fastest.
Crushing a hostile hive.
We're just too good at conquering the galaxy without having to feed our behemoth. It's a little bit sad.
Hostile swarm. Technology conceived.
Ooh, Pollux, we'll do this one.
Our void hive is under attack. Crushing a hostile hive.
Force over here. Boom, boom. Boom.
Our space hive is lost.
Iron ready.
Greetings, Explorer. I am your advisor. We've
Oh no, we gotta disable this little AI thing. Even if it gets cranky at us, it's fine. Are you actually in a fight? No, not really. Okay.
Planetary infestation begun.
Task Force Campus. I guess come over here. I might have to get you specifically. Here, I'll also queue that up. So go and retake this and then chase the fleet that's running away here.
Enemy nest taken.
Big Federation fleet still exists somewhere? Okay, so I'm just gonna go let our instincts guide us. It'll be completely random,
Technology.
but it'll guarantee we'll get something. We got vocational genomics. So many traits. Oh, it's right over here. Auto-modding traits automatically adjust to better suit the job that a pop is currently working. We already had that. That's one of our built-in things, right? So I think the random one can give you dupes. I mean, I'm sure like that's one of our defining traits of our setup, I think. I don't know.
Planetary infestation begun. Our construction is complete.
Yeah, we have too many traits. The game doesn't know what to do anymore.
Hostile swarm
Is this
engaged.
where I'm sending the behemoth? Yeah, okay. contact. Let's see how they taste. Num 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 num. Need something here. Where's Campus? Go there. Y'all are all busy. I guess, yeah, you're just gonna pick some more systems. Yeah, the trait-based ship bonus. So, yeah, so we can, where do we check that? But the fire rate hasn't improved because I think it's based on our negative traits. But yeah, plus 67. So all of our ships have 2/3 extra hull than they would normally get because of all our stack traits. It does make them fairly tough. I mean, if that was 67% extra fire rate, oh my god, death machines. But that's why it's not like that, because it would be ridiculous. Neither avian nor anthropod, very peculiar. Let's see what they taste like.
Enemy nest taken. Our hive is under attack.
Hive's under attack, blah, blah, blah.
Planetary infestation begun. Hostile swarm engaged.
I might be eliminating someone else over here. I don't know who owns what, because I'm just on
Enemy nest taken.
the relationship mode. Oh, nothing there. So there, I guess. Where are you, transport? You're gonna go there. Let's go this way. And the behemoth's still in the move. Yep. Arb over here. Let's go and boop these guys. Campus.
Our void hive
Finish
is
that
under
off,
attack.
please.
Crushing. a hostile
Yeah,
hive.
you know what? I think we are going to finish this today. Confirm. The horrific inverse mass on Starfire G1 Exotic's been tearing holes in our very reality, opening rifts to other worlds. We could remove it. Still get research, lose some stability. I don't know, discovery's worth the risk. Yeah, who cares? Holes in our dimension? That's fine. That's a Corvette that we don't want. Just got that from taking over a shipyard. You guys were both over there. Okay, that's done. I guess we can just go and boop this. Transports are transporting. Behemoth still on its way over here. Quite the trip. We need some hyperspace relays through this area is what we need, actually. I don't know where you are, construction ship, but you're going to come over here, please. And just build up this area. Oh, this has already got one. Yeah, okay. So connect up there, and then we'll see. Missing orbitals? Missing planets? Bah. We probably just ate them, and we just forgot. You know, it's like when you go looking for leftovers, and you're like, hey, who ate the leftover chicken tikka masala? And then you remember, oh, right, I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was hungry. That's all it is. Sometimes planets go missing. It happens. Deal with it.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Did we ever research gateway building text? An excellent question. Don't know the answer to it. We should go and check that in a second. I think I've got someone coming over here. I don't know. Let's do this just in case. Looks like no.
Our void hive is under attack. Enemy net.
End of the assembly of the gentle wind. You are a delicacy. The assembly of the gentle wind, it just makes me think they're really gassy. Like, they make you really gassy when you eat them. That's all it is. It's the assembly of the baked beans, really, is what's going on here. Cosmic storm, blah, blah, blah. You're just waiting for ground transport. I suspect... So you're waiting for transport. I think I did queue someone up through here, but let's just send some extra fleets over here, because why not? You finish this area. Great. And then we'll just assemble... Oh, there's a void cloud to go and kill that. Let's just go and do that. And then we can declare war on some fallen empires or some stuff, and I don't know. I don't think I've ever, just done a full galactic conquest like this. We've always, triggered some other victory conditions before then, haven't we? Or just given up because it was like, all right, well, we won now, so let's just call it a win. Okay, that's where the behemoth is going. We will have to send a transport over here. Yeah, transport over there. Did I send one here? Someone there. That's where the beast is going. I don't know. Let's see.
Error. You have yet to learn everything.
We flee the hostile swarm.
Repair, refit, Fallen Empire falling further? Yeah, maybe.
Enemy nest taken.
And fully build our fleets, although we're nearly max in naval capacity. We've been building it. I've also been I've been settling some planets to make fortress worlds. I queued up a bunch before the stream started. So at the start of our play, we're getting a bunch of like new colony. A little bit of it was generator worlds because we're not generating infinite energy credits compared to the others. I just like everything is max, and this literally doesn't matter. This is going to balance itself once we're done eating everyone. Ridiculous. But yeah, mostly I just queued up a bunch of fortress worlds so that as they grow, we'll get more naval capacity. That's probably another, random ship. Let me just go and check to make sure, nothing queued up in the shipyard. And I'm going to tear you down. I'm going to tear you down. You are terrible, shipyard. You have bad skin, and nobody likes you, shipyard. Nah, ha, ha. There you go. That's how you tear it down. Probably just meet back over here.
Hostile swarm engaged.
How's our behemoth doing? Getting a little agitated. Hasn't had a meal in a while. It's okay. We're gonna feed you this planet here. Sorry it took you a while to get here. Civilian ships are civilian shipping.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Don't listen to him, shipyard. We love you just the way you are. Isn't that just humans though?
Technology.
You're a little caught up, but you're gonna be fine there, transport fleet. Yeah, tons of fleets coming this way. Fleet management. Oh, we got some extra limit.
Our space hive is lost.
Space hive is lost. Where? Where is our space hive lost? Maybe here? Who are these assholes? Like, no, seriously. You belong to... Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. I was reading the fleet name and thinking it was the Empire name. So the Azathian and the State. Yeah, it's these guys and these guys. So they're not long for this world. All right. Oh, I still have to send a fleet here to actually purge that out. I think this transport's going over here yet. Okay.
Planetary infestation begun.
Yeah, the lizard got hangry again. Treat.
Crushing a hostile hive.
We can go. Apparently, you can smack it around to calm it down. But I'm fine if it decides to feed on my own population. We might have to like just group up our entire otherwise fleet to go and take him on. That's entirely possible.
Technology conceived. Planetary infestation begun.
Not my fault you didn't get there fast enough. In which case, go there, go there. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, he's moving away. That's good.
Technology conceived.
Reactive scales, rift event, blah blah blah. Oh, are you still building ships? No. Okay. We don't want you. We're at our fleet limit, but not exceeding it. I don't need another shipyard though. We're going to do anything, it'll probably be something else. To be fair, the planet is more of an avatar. Yep, that's true. Get repaired.
Is under attack.
That's done. That is quite the path to get there.
We flee the hostile swarm.
Really? There was nothing, no way closer, huh?
Vessel is lost.
Hmm.
Our void hive is under attack.
Oh, was that an extra egg? Sure, we'll have two. I mean, I think the game's gonna be over actually before you finish that egg. That is one of the things one of our transports was busy doing. Yeah, we have a lack of like hyperspace routes in this area. Or hyper relays, I should say. The routes clearly exist. There we are. You're good. All right, go and upgrade somewhere, and we'll see what we're gonna do.
Our space life is lost.
I don't know if I can check its. No, I can't check how much. I mean, it's not really eating any planets right now. It's just sort of destroying some space stations. Oh wait, sorry, it's this one. Oh, what are you? An ether drake? Oh, you can go kill an ether drake.
Our void hive is under.
Actually, why don't you go and eat an ether drake? All right, let's embrace the chaos again. We're gonna get something else we already have. The resilient trait. I don't know if we already had that or not, and I can't remember what the resilient trait does. Is it just you live longer? Is it here? Screw it. Someone else can look up resilient trait. Look it up on the wiki and post it in the YouTube and the Twitch chats. Yes, the so-called babysitter. All right. Merge. Yeah, we'll just add a bunch of juvenile harbs. Bum, bum, bum. What traits do you have? Quill. Yes, exactly. I have yes on the traits. Looks like we could expand our highway route over here. And I mean, there's lots of like mining and stuff that could have been able to, but I don't think any of it's important right now. It's not like I need more resources. The only thing that kind of matters is a little bit of the mobility. Oh, we need to land some dudes here. Oh, also, I restricted this system probably 1,000 years ago. There you go. Go boop that, please.
Our construction is complete.
Consumer goods are fixing themselves. Yep.
Enemy has been driven from.
As the consumers get consumed, we no longer need consumer goods. Listen, this spaceship here. Oh, can I not queue up a job for you? Are you weird because of the rift? Oh, no, I can't. Okay, there we go. Yeah, go and explore this wormhole after you're done doing that rift, please. You guys that are idle, make your... Make your way in this direction.
Our hive is under attack.
The beam is kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, it might be better if I was like, yeah, if I could have built it. I mean, I was trying to get it to something to eat really fast. They got hungry so quick. Where's the Snicker upgrade? Snickers upgrade, you know? Let's deal with this mining fleet. Dragon Slayer. Oh yes, we killed the Ether Drake. How excite. Dun 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 dun. There. Maybe Rick, some of these isn't even that close. I'm trying to figure out like a good staging ground for here. Maybe we'll have some fleets meet up in this area.
Technology conceived.
Because we're gonna, if we're gonna have to like smack this to be quiet again, we're gonna have to hit it super duper hard. Merge up, and then you there.
Planetary infestation begun.
Feed a bunch. Yeah, I don't know how it works with like how many ships we've got to feed into it.
We sense spaceborne life.
Slash high hard, we've got to hit it. All right, go and get your upgrades. Actually, babysitter as well. Go ahead and process upgrades. And yet, you know what? At this point, I'm totally willing to generate fully mature ships. That mass upgrade might cause us some issues.
Technology conceived.
Because we might go over our limit. That's okay. We're gonna throw our ships at some people soon.
Enemies occupy our nest.
How complex this game? Oh, there we go. Behemoths, calm down. Huzzah! Ooh, you have lost some strength here. I'm assuming you're gonna heal over time. You're currently calm. That's good. You're still hungry. Well, tell you what. Why don't you come over here? You can eat the Blessed Grove, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be swell. I think we already landed some ships there. Throw in some more.
Enemy nest taken.
Is that the last bit of red? I mean, other than exclamation mark here for some mining corp and a sonic entity. Yeah, which we'll deal with soon. Let's go eat some fallen empires. I mean, they may have fallen, but there's like 5-second rule, right? 5 millennia rule. If they've only been fallen for 5 millennia, you can still eat them. It's fine. What's the most convenient for a behemoth to get to? So you'd have to get to an Elgate. What's your path? Are you going there? Into the wormhole to here? That's quite... You know what? This actually seems best. We're going to get ready to hit these Pyrrhic Guardians. Are they the Holy Guardians? Yeah. The ones we spawned right next to at the start of the game and that prevented us from inhabiting a couple of cool planets? Yeah. Alright, I'm interrupting the upgrade process. Meet up over here. Is this a... Okay, this is a place where we do have a shipyard. So anyone who's here... Oh, you're already here. Good, okay. Well then, while you're waiting for the other fleets, stay where you are. And try to cram in some upgrades.
Our construction is complete. Our swarm.
No Titans. Oh, Astral Rift events pending, whatever. And I love the Astral Rifts, but we're just trying to speed things along. Yeah, the archaeology stuff is also really cool. But yeah, we're trying to just be speedier. I guess we'll group up our transport fleets over here too. Although we might preferentially feed the behemoth. Well, we're gonna need the behemoth to fight with us. Although, are we really? I don't know.
Technology conceived.
Fallen Empire fragment pleased. Follow the instructions in their... Oh, you'll get our science fleets over there to scan some stuff real quick. Not a terrible idea. Oh, who's doing gravity snare stuff? You know, we'll just get you ready here to scan some anomalies. There you go. And I can't cancel these. Because as soon as this finishes, go back to automatic. I guess the thing to do is to then shift Q. No route. Oh, can you not? Because where you aren't? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We'll get some science ships over here.
Technology conceived.
All right, where's our bouncing baby behemoth? Getting there. Oh, fragment, Fallen Empire fragment displeased. I guess some of these probably hated on each other and they had conflicting goals. You're an Ezek. You up?
Our construction is complete.
Just waiting for everyone to show up. Oh, there we go. The behemoth's here. You still calm? You're still calm for now. I mean, I could do the enrage. I guess, do you want to put it like in the middle of a place? Very odd.
Technology.
Is there an advantage to enraging? I guess it maybe triggers the hunger sooner. I don't know. Like it resets the hunger cooldown.
We sense spaceborne life.
Oh. I have to send someone to take care of this.
Technology conceived.
Oh, we had like this is the asteroid or whatever we mined out, right? And can cause an issue. I think probably. Perhaps our hubris was too great. Starfire SG-1 Exotics is being ripped apart from the inside. The horrific inverse mass is still sequestered on it. While the breakthrough we had in the sciences from studying the other dimensions of Revolutionary, its strain on the world has been immense. Few science drones believe they can still stabilize the reaction, but there is a chance. As inhabitants of Starfire SG-1 Exotics board transport ships to leave the planet, an innumerable amount of rifts are opening up. Point of no return is fast approaching. We've come too far to see it now. Modifier removed. Too late modifier added. So while it's running, we got 100% more Unity science. Get rid of it by all means necessary. 99 devastation. Whatever, it's fine. Let's let this happen. Yeah, it's too far. Starfire SG-1, of course, is a really good planet. It's that was our relic world that we've been maintaining ever since then. It's fine. It's fine.
Technology conceived.
Oh, that tickles me so much. All right. Oh, your reinforcements are probably getting some upgrades. Okay, you're way out. Actually, that's... I might get you to just clean this up. Tell you what, on your way, boop. Boop these guys, and then boop over here. Harb 2, we don't need you against the Fallen Empires. Probably, maybe, I don't know.
Our mining hive is lost.
Mining hive is lost. Oh, it's probably one of the stations in one of these places. Hopefully that's all it is. But where do we go? I don't really feel the need to let all these upgrades finish, so probably we can just go and attack. We're gonna take all y'all, park you on the edge over there. Oh, it didn't actually select the behemoth. That's part of that. We got some debris. Remember the ether drake. It tasted delicious. Inferior. Declare war. We're hungry! And we're running out of things to eat. You don't understand.
Our hive is under attack.
Vroom. Reinforcement ships coming in from the other side.
Technology conceived. Hostile swarm engaged.
So, do they grow from being in combat? I think they're supposed to, right? Maybe if you only get a kill. Anyway, I guess I'll leave you to take care of this planet. And then we'll send the Warfleet to, say, here.
Planetary infestation begun.
Oh! Yeah, no, you're there. Okay. You hadn't gone quite yet, but that's okay. And then come over here, research projects.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Space. That. Negative trade on our leaders. It's fine. We don't care. Civilian ships. Oh, we have a construction ship who's not currently busy. You might have been trying to go over here. We have some primitives over here. Oh, we should definitely eat you. Random hyper relays, which might not even turn out to be useful. Okay.
Our hive is under attack. Our space hive is lost.
I don't know where their fleet went. Oh, over there. Okay, that's fine. I think we're going to chew through you faster. Pretty sure we're going to be a good deal speedier here. Let's target their stations where they might be building more ships first. And I'm going to put you on research special projects as the primary. You're just looking for debris anywhere there might be some. All right, let our instincts guide us. What'd you give us? A nomadic trait. Hey, our people will move around faster. Like, resettle faster. Which is actually quite handy. Are you done eating? Oh, man, you're full already? Wait, you're still at 50 of 300. Oh, shit, the transport fleets probably went and landed. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I have to keep the transport fleets away over from this whole area. Because you were on aggressive, yeah. Okay. I'm just going to explicitly pull you back over there, transport fleet. Well, I could probably get you to skip ahead. Like, I'll send the transport fleet to this system, but the behemoth will go and eat this one. I really want it to eat everything. Transport fleet, hang back.
Our hive is under attack.
I should probably go and explicitly challenge that big fleet. Let's go here and then here. We might have to do a little bit more repairs or more reinforcements. We shall see. We're one over our space station limit. Let's get rid of this one. I mean, not that we don't have the resources to maintain it, but...
We have assimilated knowledge. Planetary infestation begun.
Huh? Oh!
Crushing.
It counts as landing on the planet. Wait, what?
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
No, so it's still in orbit, but does it, like, actually just land like that? Oh, I thought it was equivalent of a bombarding, not an invasion. Oh, that's really interesting. How are we producing consumer goods?
We sense spaceborne life.
I mean, you're not going to kill the beast. This is you're presumably just landing some stuff. Oh, yeah, and you're landing some more. Okay. Kaiju-class Titanic beasts. Oh, I love this. Yeah, so it's just constantly dropping those guys as an alternative to bombardment. Okay. 72. Well, it's still going to take a while. You guys are done this. So we'll do that. Ooh, and your fleet is here along with that. Well, let's just wait. And they're going to reclaim some stuff over here. So that's fine.
Our hive is under attack.
Okay, and now we're going to go in here, since you moved your primary fleet out of that area. We'll do a reinforce again. Nom, 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 nom. Eat the planets. Try to stay calm.
We flee the hostile swarm.
I promise, if you stay calm, we will keep feeding you delicious things.
Our military hive is lost. Crushing a hostile hive.
Council agenda ready.
No, I want to click on the planet. Does it take you a while maybe to land the troops? What agenda do we have here? More experience gain. Yeah, these aren't going to really come up and be relevant at all during the... There you go. Evolutionary directive. That's fine.
Our swarm is lost. Planetary...
I'm sorry, are we losing? What? Oh, 305... Oh, shit. I didn't realize there was such a big station. I mean, because the core station is fine. I didn't realize... Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. This is what I get for not looking at this system here. Okay. Retreat. Retreat. Okay, hopefully these guys are going to manually arrange themselves. Yeah, that's less than great. Get off more than you can chew. Boo! What? You have mistakenly freed our wards. Balance must be restored. Great concept. Who the hell are you? Each year for 6 years, you will offer us replacement prisoners from your planet. Should you decline, we'll happily torment your people until the suffering is complete. Population from our planets will send back into volcanic plane astral rift in an effort to restore the balance we have disrupted. So we lose some pops, we gain some... Whatever, go screw yourself. I don't know what the hell that's going on.
Technology conceived.
Well, let's start some building here. We need more food. Because of course we do. Because we go from sitting on infinite food to no food. Like, real fast. Is this behemoth progressing the planet, though? Okay, you have landed some troops. Okay.
Our construction is complete.
With the behemoth, maybe we could have taken this, but maybe not. I don't know. Well, we should really have our torpedo fleets to take out these. I don't know if we're really got a design for it. We could decide to bring in some stingers now. That actually might be the right time for it, because at this stage in the game, everything that's left is probably big, scary stuff. So hitting it with big artillery is probably the better way to go. I don't know.
Our void hive is under attack.
Num 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 num. Come over here. Eat that planet. I kind of wish I'd gone for their fleet first, because we would have been able to beat that one.
Technology conceived.
My senses indicate you are in need of
Oh,
assistance.
no. Shut down the AI assistant. We don't need Clippy back. Oh, there we go. Starfire, SG-1, the end! The sky is gone. It's not covered by clouds. It has been replaced by pure void. All that remains of Starfire SG-1 is patches of ground in the ocean of nothingness. Everyone left on the planet is suffering pure agony for every instant that passes. We have bought as much time as we could for our specialists. A distorted and disturbed voice echoes from the world beyond. Yes, return to me. Too late modifier is removed. Chance of 1 2 options. 66% chance of change planet class to black hole, or 33% chance of horrific inverse mass stabilized. Oh my god, it's stabilized! The planet's fine! It's fine! There's nothing to worry about! Everything's okay! Although clearly could stand to build a little bit more. We beat the game.
Our void hive is under attack. Planetary infestation begun.
Yeah, Behemoth really isn't growing as quickly as I would have liked over here.
We have assimilated knowledge.
We have a few individualized ships over here. We're gonna have to reorganize a lot of this stuff. These people, I think, ended up in fairly scattered places. Okay, what I'm gonna do, not the Behemoth. Go here, and actually if you orbit this station, you know what, I'll make it a home station so I can return you with a B. You'll also get some growth ticks there. Do a lazy reinforcement. I guess we can use a bunch of trade doing that.
Technology conceived.
Do your upgrades. You're supposed to go over here, please. Upgrades.
Enemy nest taken.
Even the RNG's throwing in the towel now. Oh. There you go, Planet Eden. I guess the Behemoth can go and just clean these two up. That's fine. These guys aren't moving very quick. Oh, they do have some transports over here for Party Town. There's actually a lot of planets in Party Town. Yeah, some more things are ending up over in random bits of space. The only place you're allowed to be idle is in the terminal egress system, please. Let's really upgrade. It's got another one of those. I don't know if we can get like the next tier up. I don't know if we get like Titanic stuff or Colossal stuff, but
We have assimilated knowledge. Hostile swarm engaged.
you're in the 2 system for some reason. Please group up over here. There's still an anomaly over here, too.
Our swarm is lost. Crushing a hostile hive.
How's my civilian stuff? Construction ship way down here. There's plenty of space highways around. Actually, let me get a hyper relay in there to link that. Well, it doesn't even matter that much, but no, let's go ahead. Sure, fine. Science ship, just try not to die. Focus on research special projects, and then not dying, please.
Our swarm is strengthened. Our construction is complete. Technology conceded.
You know what? I'm gonna take the I'm better against Fallen Empires thing. Galactic Contenders. It was hubris to not take it earlier. But mostly, well, no, on paper we should have been fine. I just didn't realize there was huge mega star bases there. Now, if I grab all you and tell you to merge, no. I was gonna say maybe it'll try to merge as many as it can, but no. So we are gonna have to regroup these guys. And more reinforcements, please. Behemoth is idle over here. You're still calm, which is nice. I'm not going to send you in there. If I told you, come over here. Actually, you can probably go back and just park yourself in the Ezek system. I think that's still a good staging ground, actually. Okay, so how many of these are Harbs? No, those are all Maulers. Maulers. Okay, good. You guys merge up. Wait, you can't merge up, or you too big? Maybe since some of you are upgrading? There we go. Merge those together. Let's make sure if there's any Harbingers we want to split them. Although they're all going to fight together. We do have like a split composition because we're using disruptor beams, and I should probably just switch everything over to not.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Back in the upgrade queue, please.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Then everyone who's parked here is getting growth bonuses as well. Merge. Upgrade.
Our construction is complete.
Dollars. The babysitters are more Harbs. I think I'll just merge you into, say, Harb 2. Alt you. Merge you.
Our swarm is strengthened.
Upgrade. And yeah, there'll probably be a few of these that aren't quite paired up. Especially as we've got some more production still happening. Some of these are confused. I think the fleets they were supposed to go to now no longer exist. Bit of a rebuild.
Our swarm is strengthened. We have assimilated knowledge.
So these guys plus the Harb will hit 1,000,000 strength. Or not the Harb, the Behemoth. Will hit... Oh my god. Yeah, all these disconnected dudes. That is annoying. Which may or may not be enough, depending on counter stuff. But we will go and take care of this fleet. Maybe it's time to go and send that out. I don't know. Yeah, breaking all these reinforcements is actually kind of annoying.
Our swarm is strengthened. Our
The longer we stay here, the more passive growth they get. But I think we're probably going to want to just get this started.
Our swarm is strengthened.
We'll get there safely. Behemoth's on its way. He'll go there too. Okay. Do that and go to Ezek. Merge up and go to Ezek. Merge up. Go there. There. Okay. Behemoth isn't getting cranky, no. Embrace the chaos. What do we get? The agrarian trait. Oh, we're going to be better at growing food. Which, yeah, we do need food things. Actually, our food production's gone down a bit. Now, the other thing I could do is I could go into my expansion planner. And yeah, sort by size. We don't care about holy worlds anymore. Actually, sort by like these food places. And yeah, we might be once again, man, building more agri worlds. We haven't done that in a while. So we'll get you. And you. And you. I think I had the automated button on. I hope I did. Keep funneling horses over this way. Oh, we're only at our half naval capacity.
Technology conceived.
There. Merge up. There. It's just you, okay. You guys can merge up. You guys can come together too, that's fine. You got reinforcements coming, good. Okay.
Technology conceived.
We're gonna keep pushing on. It's 4 o'clock, but we're gonna keep going for now. Sublight speed, please. Oh, we can probably do the jumble artifact. What is this? Plasmic core. 50% progress to the adaptive evolution situation. Additionally, the plasmic trait may be added. Cool. We'll find out what it means to become plasmic. Okay, waiting for a few more people to arrive here.
We have assimilated knowledge. Our construction is complete.
I mean, Party Town's being bombarded, but I think that's probably fine. Okay, everyone is in Ezek except for a couple more who are still rendezvousing here. I'm going to pull back with the transports because I'm going to be box selecting these guys in a second. I don't actually want the transports moving forward with us. All right, all y'all come over here. And then from there, we'll go to Party Town.
We have claimed a new nest. Crushing a hostile hive.
Crushing, crushing, crushing.
Our swarm is lost.
Forget the behemoth is a little slower. Grab all these guys. Get everyone to group up there so that we jump through a little bit more simultaneously, please.
Our void hive is under attack. We have claimed a new nest.
Okay. Let's go. sure everyone's properly engaging.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Feed, my precious, feed.
Our swarm is lost.
Okay. Oh, come on! Why'd the behemoth go hostile? Wasn't it calm a second ago? Didn't I just check it and it was calm? Is this behemoth just gonna kill all my troops? Or can we get it to be stabilized here? We better not accidentally kill it, or we're stripping away its armor now. Okay, now it's taking hit point damage.
Our space hive is lost.
I gotta say, this behemoth stuff is kind of stupid. It flips too fast? Are we gonna kill it, or is this gonna subdue it? Okay, it's been subdued. But it... Like, how many of our goddamn ships just died for it? Let's merge our harbs together. Like, Jesus Christ. Aims to be calm. I don't know if I believe it. I'll take a quick little repair trip. Jesus Christ. Now that is... This feels stupid. Let's... Somebody's lost? You're not reinforced. I don't know. Let's ignore you for a second. We're building some elders, it's fine.
Our special project is complete. Technology.
And all it's doing right now is slowing us out. Like, the game feels very won.
Our void hive is...
This guy's weirdly annoying. Where's our void hive under attack? Who the fuck is this?
Technology conceived.
Did we not finish you off?
Crushing a hostile hive.
Huh. Alright, so in here, what do we have? 1, 2... Okay, it's just 2 of these guys. And that. So about 700k strength total. Which, in theory, we've got on paper, although we'll probably wait for reinforcement waves to kick in on these guys. Make it official. This task force is going to come here too, and 101st, let's see. Juvenile Maulers. I don't know if the debuff ones will matter here. Maybe I'll just get some buff ones. Just mostly for growth. Control click. Let's get you to come in here. Embrace the chaos. This time we're rapid breeders. Ooh, that's actually quite nice.
Technology.
Yeah, we can just call it a win. That is true. It's possible that one of the issues might be that my disruptor weapons, like they might have the anti-disruptor stuff. Man, they've rebuilt that fleet already, huh?
Is lost. A new nest is born.
But I might just ignore it and go straight for their core.
Our hive is under attack. Our space hive is lost.
Does it just go from calm to agitated? And then once it's agitated, it's just what, a random break chance maybe, I wonder? Like, I'm wondering if that's the way it is. And we just got a really, like, weird short roll.
Our swarm is strengthened.
That's possible. Go back here in case you decide to...
Our hive is under attack. Technology conceived. Our military hive is lost. Our swarm is strengthened.
Okay.
Our void hive is under attack.
You still calm? You're still calm. I don't know how much I trust that. Maybe I should just let it go berserk and eat my own planets. This is an endgame thing, right? Like, maybe that's the thing. Just go berserk, eat my own planets, I don't give a shit. Just to grow, so we can get to the final crisis stage? Maybe at the... and then we can mind meld. I guess we might have perfect control over it at this point. It's an idea.
Our hive is under attack. Our military hive is lost. Our swarm is strengthened.
Alright, we got food, we got this. Hang on, let me take a look at our fleet stuff. Okay, yeah, those fleets did go away, which is good. Be unaggressive. I'll wait for more reinforcements on these.
Technology conceived.
You're still calm, that's good.
Our special project is complete.
Those.
Technology conceived.
Interplanetary research initiatives, okay. Task force getting a little
Technology
bit buffer.
conceived.
Still calm, okay. So, yeah, so call this about 1 million strength. Is it enough?
Our hive is under attack. Our space hive is lost.
I guess I can move up. Wait, you there.
Our void hive is under attack.
Alright, I'm just gonna move up. But we might just wrap this up anyway and call it a win.
Our hive is under attack.
What time is it now? 10 after 4?
Technology conceived.
Clockwork, you like the smooth floors? You know, like that one piece of cobblestone?
We sense a hostile swarm.
This task force is nearly up to full strength. I mean, not much stats this way because it's mostly
Our void
immatures.
hive is under attack.
Aggressive. Oh, he's agitated now. God damn it. You better not.
Technology conceived.
Yeah, maybe the intention is to let it go rampage your own territory and eat your own people. I don't know. It seems weird. All right. Everyone's in position. Let's go. Actually, come over this way. We'll just try to hit one of these. Because in the middle, we might be engaging more than one. Oh, we're immediately caught up in combat.
Under attack.
All right, well, just in case, I'll set a target. No, everyone's just in combat. All right.
Our space hive is lost.
I think we got the oh, no, it's still there. Just couldn't see it. All right, come on. I should like, the solution to this setup would just be a fleet of frigates with like torpedo frigates, possibly with cloaking. Just point blank, open up, dump a ton of torpedoes on them. Wait, why is the behemoth sleeping? Oh, that's my new one! Another one hatched! You know what? Fucking enrage, just go eat whatever, I don't give a shit. It's fine. You got no one else to eat, you may as well eat yourself. Don't die there, behemoth. All right. Oh, it's not done yet.
Our construction is
That's
complete.
it on, finally. We don't have a whole lot left.
Technology conceived. Our swarm is lost.
It's just the behemoth now. We'll but this did flip immediately, which is kind of crazy. It's actually helping in the combat over here. We're gonna lose the behemoth. We're gonna call it after this, regardless. I think we might. We still have like infinite resources. We can do whatever we want whenever we want. Wait. Oh, the Chosen are preparing to declare war on us. Okay. I'm not convinced the behemoth are that fun. The behemoths will go and eat other eggs when they're enraged. They might even eat each other. I'm not sure. One of our creatures has fallen. Oh no. That's fine. Listen. I'm very satisfied to say I'm good with this. I'm good with this. If we wanted to, we could just build. I mean, we were going in with a fraction of our stuff. We just rebuilt it to the max to be fine. It would slow down a little bit by not recognizing that there were a bunch of big giant star bases over here, but I think we're good with this. This is our 9th stream of this. I'm good to call this a big win, and that's going to be okay. I will say the Evolutionary Predator hive mind, stupid cool. Although UI-wise, it's kind of a little annoying. Like this whole, is our traits? Where's our traits? It's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, we haven't even bothered settling off our planets and their borders. It's like respawn raiding fleet is really dumb. They have no land anymore. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, it's possible that I was using it wrong. Maybe I should have just let it fed on ourselves a little bit. I mean, this little baby one is, and I don't know, but it felt a little tedious. Admittedly, all the other I Become the Crisis one was also kind of annoying. That was the one where we like having to eat stars to get dark matter, and it all felt, yeah, kind of on the tedious side. I think there's 3 Crisis ones, I think, right? We may still have to give the other one a go. I might play this behemoth one again, but Suspect you've won, not 100% sure. I mean, admittedly, there'd be a little bit of reset here. They'd be doing a little bit of damage to us, but I don't think they're in any way a threat. I mean, they just parked around Party Town and just stayed there forever because they couldn't quite muster up the strength to go and land there. And yeah, the biggest issue is just like, we make 5K food a month. Like the storage fills up. We've called the reinforcement. It dumps to 0. It fills up, dumps to 0, fills up, dump to 0. I mean, I guess I could have built tons more storage to be able to, it's fine. And really what we needed is we were well overdue a redesign in our ships. And this is probably the time to do it with the reset here. I think we're probably past the Disruptor era. But yeah, the living ships are super cool. I think Biogenesis is a cool expansion. And we didn't really run into issues with 4.0. We didn't play it immediately at the 4.0 launch. Right? We waited, it was about a week, maybe a week and a half after launch, and I think there've been 2 or 3 hotfixes since then. I don't feel like we ran into any real major disasters in any way whatsoever. Overall, the new building mode is quite cool. One of the things, and I think they might be addressing it, right now this little unemployed icon is not useful, because in yellow here, this is showing that it's got unemployed pops that will migrate to other planets. This is not a very important indicator, right? We have 2 unemployed pops, and in the 4.0 system, each pop is worth only like 1/100th of what it used to be. 100 pops is basically 1 pop in the old system. So this is like the equivalent of thing 0.02%. 0.02 pops is unemployed right now. I'd rather not have a message here at all. If it's less than 100 pops, I don't think I want an icon here at all, because that's not something I want to micromanage. Like, because became like useless. These indicators serve no purpose because it's kind of pointless. And what I was doing is basing it on whether or not there were available jobs, which even that's not a full indicator, because we theoretically want some to be idle to provide, the amenities or whatever. But I haven't played a regular civilization on 4.0. It'll be interesting to compare and contrast. But yeah, I think overall 4.0 is the right direction, is the sense I'm getting. I recognize the launch was iffy, but it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. The Behemoth unpredictability was a little bit weird. But 4.0 I think is good, and I think Biogenesis was quite good too. We're going to wrap it up here. So Wednesday, we're probably, first of all, going to be talking about the actual announcement for RimWorld. Today, we talked about the announcement of the announcement with the leaked image. Not the leaked image, the released image, the teaser image. So we'll probably talk about whatever gets officially announced on Wednesday, but we'll also play something else of some kind. Always a good way to take a few days for hot fixes. Yeah, that's the thing. All the strategy games we play, whether we're talking about Civ or any of the Paradox Ran strategy games or anything like that, heck, even RimWorld when it comes out, although with the open beta alpha phase, they might be a little bit better there, it's often worth being like, if you're going to play on a release day, I think you've got to accept that there's probably going to be something, because there's just so much crazy crap. And there's a big difference between having like 20 QA testers and having 10,000 people suddenly play the game, because there's so much stuff that can be hard to catch. Although it did sound like there was maybe a little bit more than there should have been at release, but thumbs up. I think we did get one crash to desktop at some point, but maybe only the one. And there might be tons of balance stuff behind the scenes that we weren't quite cognizant of because it wasn't obvious, but yeah, felt good. All right, we're going to wrap up. There will be a Liberal Crime Squad video. I recorded one this morning. I will make it live right now. Oh, let me check. I know Kiss for Luck herself isn't streaming. I'm just wondering if Rhino is streaming. No, okay. So we're going to wrap it up here on the YouTube channel. Refresh. There'll be a Liberal Crime Squad episode going live. See ya Wednesday. Bye-bye.